But the truth of the matter is, it's been a lot of individuals that I think maintain, based on I've seen guys basically try to steal from the instead of basically steal from their mind, and then basically get left behind. What you want to, you know what I'm saying?
When you're not doing that shit with just random
This is the West Coast version. I went to New York in 1997, and I told them that I'm being a West Coast version of Rapid Life superhero game. So I had that BE. And that's like, this is my shit. Yeah. All you ladies, we'll see you for a dance. Come on, let's go.
Infrastructure projects and we first year to encourage agencies and heads of agencies to apply for ballot endorsement requirements. Questions and answers to the media.
Time will put me right by the knowledge. I think Iran is a threat.
Tell the people what you got, what's the question?
And I think I did a great thing when I thought it was a ridiculous Iran nuclear deal. It was a horrible one-sided deal. That was $150 billion plus $1.8 billion in cash and lots of other bad things. If you remember, they took our 10 sailors out of water that people are disputing and made us look very bad, but of course the payment was due the following day, so they eventually let them go, which they had to. I disagree very much on that. I also think, and you'll be seeing something next week, because you look at what's happened in Syria with respect to ISIS and the Caliphate. We took over a lot of area in the last 2 weeks. We've done tremendous in the last couple of weeks. At the same time, we're consolidating and a tremendous amount of good things are happening. You even look at what's going on, and I can't tell you that this is a guarantee because we're going into close to 19 years in being in Afghanistan. And for the first time, they're talking about settling, they're talking about making an agreement. And we bring our people back home. If that happens, we'll see what happens, but they're in very serious negotiations for the first time. There's a reason for that. So I think we're doing so well on a foreign policy basis. You look at North Korea, and many of you are going to be traveling with us to North Korea. And for the meetings with North Korea, we're going to a certain location. I think most of you know where the location is. We take the location and the date to exactly it'll be the end of February. And we made tremendous progress with North Korea. When I came in, or let's say at the end of the last administration, with North Korea. There's no missile testing, there's no rocket testing, there's no nuclear testing. We got back our prisoners are and getting back our remains. They're coming in. And some beautiful ceremonies in Hawaii and other places. So I can say that we are doing really well. Our military is being rebuilt. It's very close to being rebuilt. Tremendous amount of new ships. Because hopefully the stronger we get, the better we get. I guess you know the stronger we are, the less we're going to have. We're going to have the strongest we are. So you can see the reward from the intelligence review. It's a lot different than what's coming out in the minute. But I think that is a vision that everyone recognizes. They sent out government. Locked into the other day. To fail. But it was saying that it's a breakfast of everybody people going back. They're doing that. And we don't want to be in a position where is the worst sin of all. It's the fact that we're allowing people to come into this country and sell drugs and human traffic and all of these horrible things. The simplicity of a well-constructed, beautiful barrier or wall, they wouldn't be able to come into our country. That to me is the great sin. And everybody knows it because I watched this morning, early in the morning, somebody trying to justify walls or malls. I mean,
Forge of empires, develop your own city for the 7 ancient
when you come to the law, receptions and drugs and all of these other things, that works as a combination. But if you don't have a law, they're all just wasting your time. Thank you very much.
The President of the United States talking very clearly about what it will take to get a deal to go forward to keep the government open, to keep him from not pulling on that executive order of emergency act to get the wall built. He says, I don't even want to waste time if it has no wall in it. He's waiting until that February date and just 14 days from today. And what will that look like for the negotiations that are going on with that bipartisan conference? How is this affecting that? The President of the United States is very plain speaking on what it takes to protect America. He says we're already building the wall, right, beautifully renovating it right now. In areas where it can't be renovated whether we are replacing it. I'm going to bring you now Iowa Senator Joni Ernst, Vice Chair of the Senate GOP Conference. She also sits on the Armed Services and Judiciary Committees. Right on time with this. You're having conversations on the Hill. You've got this bipartisan conference going on. How do the words just now from President Trump affect it?
Well, I think he has made it very clear all along what he expects through these negotiations. So anyway, we have a conference committee established. They have been working diligently on this. But bottom line, the President has stated what he expects all along. I do hope that we can come together, realize that this is what's needed to secure our border and move forward.
They're oppositional on this issue, but they are on opposite sides of the planet when it comes to the wall. Let's watch Past four administrations have been able to work very
happen to change that situation. But, so like I say, situations change. Situations can go from good to bad, bad to good, so on and so forth. But what doesn't change is the man in the situation. The man in the situation is what you need to pay attention to, because the man in the situation, that's the most consistent thing. The situation itself may not be consistent, but the man in the situation is going to be consistent. So if you're paying closer attention to the man, you might realize that this man is consistently a suck, or consistently a trick, or consistently a square, consistently a husband, consistently a boyfriend, consistently a con artist, consistently a dope fiend. He might be consistently everything but a pimp, but he got this good situation though. And that's all you're paying attention to. You're not paying no attention to the man in the situation. So like I say, that me, my, I language, that me, my, I mentality, that's gonna trip you up a lot of times when it comes to choosing. It's gonna blind you from seeing the man in the situation, the pimp in the situation. That's what you gotta be paying attention to. If you want some pimping. Like I said, if you want a situation, and it's a whole lot of good looking situations out there, but it's not a whole lot of good pimping out there. But, like I say, as difficult of a task as it is to choose wisely in 2019, if you have the right mind, like I said, it's not as difficult as it seems.
So when you want there today, you go there,
See, another thing about that is my mindset.
I'm a doctor, that's the type of bullshit I want.
You gotta get my mindset, like I said, your whole thought pattern is what's
You don't think you could talk about you to catch them in Chicago. You got to catch them.
hey, really, I'm on the way. I don't drink, so
Yeah, that's what we like to do, get niggas drunk so we can sell them.
Other mistake that y'all make is you might not really be tripping off of this cat situation, but you might see a pimp that you like, right? But you think that it's just gonna be a walk in the park to choose this thing.
Their eventual return.
And it's not supposed to be like, American Gladiators. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, bitch, okay, you ready to choose? You know what I mean? You gonna have to go through this gauntlet. You know what I mean? You have to put your pads on, you have to put your helmet on, elbow pads, knee pads, bitch. Yeah, you ready? You know what I mean? You finna have to go through all these gladiators, bitch, okay? You know what I mean? If you make it through the motherfucking gladiators, then you be able to fuck my bitch, bitch. Nah, it ain't like that, but at the same time, if you're choosing somebody that's worth choosing, he's gonna have some requirements. I ain't never met a pimp or known a pimp who didn't have no requirements for a bitch to choose. And see, you should be skeptical of a motherfucker who ain't got no requirements. A motherfucker that's, talking about all these things that he don't do for you, and he not telling you at all what he wants you to do for him or what he expects of you. If a motherfucker ain't telling you nothing about what he expects from you, hey, it's good looking. Keep dropping that knowledge free. A pimp don't do that naturally, you did. That's like dropping knowledge, man. That's for a pimp. That's like, putting his love on your body. Speaking of which, love break, you did. And once again, if you have not wiped your feet off at the door when you came in, go back, wipe your feet off. You know what I mean? What I mean by that is hit that thumbs up, hit that like button. If you're in the Pimp's household, the least you can do is hit the like button.
it don't cost you nothing to hear this game and see this game, the least you do is hit that thumbs up, you did? Yeah, like I say, it's not like American Gladiators. It's not like going through a gauntlet to choose a pimp that's worth it. But any pimp who is worth choosing, he's gonna have some requirements. And a lot of young ladies are turned off by requirements from the pimping. You might like this pimp, and you get in this DM, and you get on this line somehow, whatever type of way. You tell them all these things that you like about them. Oh, you just be kicking so much game. Or I heard about you. One of my whole partners used to fuck with you, and she just said nothing but good things about you. Or I've been paying attention to your Instagram. I know you got a whole lot of game, and I just like the way you move. I'm really digging on your pimping. And it's like, okay, well, in order to fuck with me, first, the interview. Pimpin' interview the bitch to see if the bitch even qualified. Then once he determined the bitch qualified, it's like, okay, bitch, you have to do X, Y, Z in order to fuck with me. You dig? And a lot of bitches get turned off by that. Like, whoa. I want to fuck with you, but damn, I didn't know I had to do all this. And it's not even all this. It's normal shit to a hoe.
Here I am to do research. For those of you who know that I do research shows in the afternoon. Okay, I do my regular show at night, but I like to mentally massage things, in the daytime, right in front of you, and we find some of the information and we share it. Each one teach one. Let me start off by saying, for this research show, run, Jesse, run, girl, they coming for you, honey. Yeah. Shine time on your boy, Jesse Smollett. From the hit show Empire. So much information to talk about. I got a fresh new cigar, hot cup of coffee. Come on in, children. Daddy's about to go to work again. All the fuckery will be revealed. Yes, it will. According to TMZ, Jesse Smollett, the rope around neck in surveillance bid, cops confirmed. So Jesse was walking into his building with a rope around his neck. What type of freak party was Jesse at? Now, we don't have to call him, any names or anything because, we're very sensitive towards, people's different lifestyles. That's where America is now. We're all accepting of everyone else's bullshit. And this is some bullshit. Wouldn't you agree? Phone lines open right now. Let's get to it. Super chat. Live chat was popping, yeah. I'm going to take some time and read some of this stuff in front of you because that's what I do for my research shows. Also, if I can point you in the direction of Yashir Ali, I follow him on Twitter, and he tweeted at 10:48 a.m. today, confirmed with 2 Chicago PD sources that Jesse Smollett and his manager refused a request to turn over phone records to show Smollett's manager was on the phone with Jesse when the attack took place. It's not clear if Chicago PD will move to obtain records independently. I hope they do. I hope they step in and get the phone records because we've got a national fucking tragedy right now. The goddamn president spoke about Jesse as well, in case you're not up to speed. I'm here to educate you and somewhat entertain you on this bullshit. Okay, hang on a second. How was your day, by the way? I'm zooming so fast. This is my 3rd cup of coffee. Oh! Got a bottle of water here, so we can chop it up. Okay, yeah. I want all the intel, please, that you have with regards to Jesse. Run, honey! Shine time! Okay, according to TMZ.com, President Trump reacts to Jesse Smollett attack. I watched the video, as many of you did as well, and he said it doesn't get any worse than this, and then he starts talking about the wall, of course.
That's my guy. I'll vote for him again. But the president is now talking about Jussie Smollett. Jussie, are you okay? Are you lying, nigga? I'm asking. I'm not accusing you of being a liar, but the title of my research show today is Jussie Smollett paying people to lie. We've got somebody now. Slow this shit down. Somebody at Jussie's building where he lives in the very upscale area of Chicago, very liberal, because I did with Google Earth and all that shit. Somebody is now claiming who does not want to be identified. Catch this one, 9:45 a.m. Police confirmed to TMZ that they had video of Jussie's vocal dragged around his neck, yada, yada, yada. A woman who lives in Jussie Smollett's apartment building told cops she saw a suspicious man whom she said looked like a redneck loitering just outside the entrance to the building an hour and a half before Jussie says he was attacked. Stop right there. Stop right there.
President Donald Trump has commented on the attack of Empire star Jussie Smollett. On Thursday, journalist April Ryan asked Trump about the assault that took place earlier in the week in Chicago. According to the White House poll report, Trump said, "That I can tell you is horrible. It doesn't get worse." According to police, Smollett was hospitalized after he said two men jumped him in the early morning hours on Monday, first beating him, then pouring an unknown chemical substance over him. At some point during the attack, one of the suspects wrapped a rope around Smollett's neck. Police said in a statement, "Given the severity of the allegations, we are taking this investigation very seriously and treating it as a possible hate crime." Police confirmed to The Hollywood Reporter that Smollett told them his attackers yelled "Pro-Make America Great Again" or MAGA comments during the attack, such as, quote, "MAGA country." Police said those comments were not mentioned in the initial report but were added to a supplemental report after another interview with detectives. On Wednesday, police released stills from surveillance video of two individuals who may be persons of interest in the attack. Neither Smollett nor his reps have yet to release a statement on the attack. On the Fox drama Empire, Smollett plays musician Jamal Lyon. The character is gay. The actor told Ellen DeGeneres in 2015 that he self-identifies as gay, but chooses to keep his personal life out of the public eye. For the latest updates on this story, go to THR.com. Until next time, for the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Tiffany Taylor.
Folks, we're not talking about the slums. We're talking about a very upscale, high-end area, which is where Jussie Smollett lives. And somebody saw a redneck, or so she claims, an hour and a half before he was attacked. Why didn't this person call the police? And she said she saw him with a rope. Take it slow. I'll get to that part shortly.
Virginia Hotel Houston.
Good afternoon in the live chat. Let's go
I
there.
think it's hard for me to
Yeah.
think that the dude that all over
That's got there playing high the Willie Bobo,
and not touch his ass.
high on Special K,
Yeah, that's a-
or K-Hole.
Whatever.
You know what those drugs are?
I just
Google
do
that. I'll wait
I
on
don't
you.
understand. I think
Special K is a horse tranquilizer, in case you don't have time to Google. That's what Michael Alig and the club kids who used to hang out at the Limelight Club, years ago, that's they used to be on. Special K. I never tried no shit like that. I sniffed blow. I didn't smoke it. I just sniffed coke. That was it. Yeah, but Special K and K-Hole.
First of all,
And homos,
it's not a situation where you can just, take the choose and be like, bitch, fuck you. Okay, nice knowing you. It disappeared. No. gonna get pimped on. Like, think about everything that you gonna gain in that situation. That's what makes bitches
City. I think it was a documentary.
be, that's what makes bitches be hesitant to choose. Because you're not thinking about the things that you're gonna gain in this situation. First thing, much appreciated. Appreciate the game.
So give me a second.
For sure.
As you know, I do in the afternoons, and I want to, mentally massage some of this, and I want to point you to the sources that I'm reading. And there's other sources other than just TMZ. I'm just going to the source that claims to have the up to date information. Anyway, good afternoon in the live chat. How you guys feeling? Okay. The official page, I see it. It says Party Monster. Yes, sir, Party Monster. And I think Macaulay Culkin, he played Michael Aylen. Yeah. Woo, them white boys was on that shit. They chopped up one of their friends. I think his name was Angel, or killed him and chopped him up in a bathroom. Now, they went to jail for that shit. But that's how the fuck they get down, Those nice, wonderful people, Anyway, so yeah, Yashar Ali. He's on Twitter at YASHAR, and just so you know who he is, he's credible. I've seen him on multiple occasions. He is a freelance journalist with HuffPost and New York Magazine. And his Twitter page is verified. Unlike mine, I'm not trying to get my Twitter page verified. You know this. I don't want to be held responsible for nothing that's said on my fucking Twitter page. Anyway, so Jussie Smollett, pardon me, Jussie. Does a nigga call himself Jussie or Jussie? And sometimes you get black folks, they get real, highfalutin, and they add that little apostrophe. It's not Jackie, it's Jackhead. Okay, let me slow down. Let me check on Super Chat. And folks, I want to talk to you about Super Chat donations and other things because I pioneered that. And some of you send me emails and you ask me how to, to put that in motion, and I pioneered that. So much to the point where, PayPal shut me down back in 2012. They said, "What are you doing? Why do you have $2 coming in from Africa, $3 from Korea, and $10 from France, $20 from California, and just yada yada yada?" We'll take the time to help some of you if I can, right? Anyway, phone lines are open right now. Doing research again. Let's find out what the fuck is going on with Jussie. Area code 202. Good afternoon. Oh, you there? 202. Hello, get out.
Good afternoon, sir. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, man?
I'm doing good. Yeah, man. This story with Jussie or Jussie, whatever you want to call it, it's just really crazy, honestly. Like, they even got Trump talking about it. Like, what's going on here? Like, I don't know.
If this nigga's lying, Jussie, I want him in jail. If he's lying and got the president involved in the bullshit, I want his black ass sat down for at least 6 months. If he's lying,
I mean, I won't lie to you. When you brought up the whole, what are white people doing in Chicago so back in the morning, I'm not gonna front. That is a good question because I've been to Chicago and if you go to downtown, you're not gonna see any of them at that time was roasting a hockey match. They're gonna get killed if that's the case. There's no way people like that gonna pull up on a black man 2 o'clock in the morning, no matter who he is, if he's flamboyant or not.
Unless, catch this one, unless this was some type of perverted grinder fantasy. A perverted, hang on, I'm walking, I know. A perverted grinder fantasy. You chase me with the rope, you slap me, throw me down, penetrate me, and I'll send you $500 cash out. This is how these people move, and I say these people respectfully.
You're reaching. That's crazy.
So I'm reaching like crazy. Now hang on a second. I don't know.
You're wild.
I don't know Jesse's full fucking background. Has he ever had a drug problem? Or has he ever been to rehab, do you know?
To my knowledge, no. Only thing I know about him is that he's on Empire. His sister is also an actress as well.
Yeah.
They come from a family of actors and actors. There's not too much background information on him regarding if he's a drug addict in the past or anything like
Well, I'm not calling him a drug addict because truthfully, I used to be a functioning cokehead back in the 80s. So a lot of these shit that I'm saying, I want to be respectful, but at the same time, I do want to lay out some possible scenarios. So thank you for the call, man. You can reach it. Thank you.
But you lived a different life back then. Like, didn't someone try to throw you out the window while a rope was in there?
Well, that was actually a drug deal gone bad. That was a drug deal gone bad.
Okay.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so yeah. Run, Jesse! They coming, girl! Has Jesse ever been to rehab? If not, and if this story is bullshit, now might be the time. Release a statement and just say, listen, Jesse has to go deal with some personal issues and or demons. We thank you all for your support, and he'll be back soon. And has Ellen DeGeneres addressed this? Oh, I'm sure she has. They probably did a moment of silence on the Ellen show, didn't they? A tragedy just happened. We have to come together as a nation. Jesse, the Empire. Hold on a second, check. Graham, good afternoon, Graham. He sent a donation. So was Jesse checked for any kind of citrus fruit poppers, lube, or condoms on his purses? And also, does he have memberships to cruising sites? You know, that's what, according to Yasser Ali, again, on Twitter, I think that's what he was trying to find out. He's a freelance journalist, well respected, and the Chicago PD wanted to confirm Jesse's story, as they should. This is a national fucking tragedy. But Jesse refused, and his manager, who claimed he heard, the people saying, "Make America Great Again" in the background. So right now we have Jesse who's not cooperating, but thank you for your donation, Graham. Okay, that's the old Super Chat from Ivy. Hi, Ivy, missing Glorizo. Okay, Tamar Braxton. Fareed. Okay, Killer Messiah. Okay, I read those parts. All right, so yeah, why is Jesse not cooperating? Why is he not letting the authorities in Chicago, the police, get his phone records? What is he hiding? Was he texting about, improper things? Was he texting the plug? Are you there? Texting the plug? I need to see you now. You know what I need? Sniffling and smoking a cool 100. Does he not want that information out there because he may be revealing something? And for those of you who don't know, isn't Grindr that gay site? Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying you got to be very careful when you're saying, it's gay. Say the wrong thing. Hold on a second. I don't even believe it. Oh my God. Let me just Grindr. Grindr is the world's largest social networking app for gay, bi, trans, and queer people. Download Grindr. No, thank you. I ain't downloading no fucking Grindr. But was Jesse up on Grindr? We've all got urges, folks. I've always been into big-breasted women with, stiletto heels. Kept it real all these years about, the shit that I used to make females do. Pardon me, that they used to willingly participate in. Let me slow that down. Was Jesse up on Grindr? Did he have some type of, alias account, and that's why he doesn't want the police to see his phone records? Is the story bullshit? Let's go back to phone numbers, yeah. Figure this shit the fuck went out. Area code 404 Good afternoon. Is Jesse paying people to lie?
Hey, star. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
How you doing?
What's going on with you?
Let me start from the top. I'm calling from ATL.
Okay.
And let's get this clear. It is not Jesse. It is Juicy.
Oh, no. Okay. Come on.
So, according to sources, if you're familiar with Atlanta, we hang out at Bulldog.
Okay.
You know what that is?
No, I haven't heard that, but educate me,
Jesse,
please. Come on.
well, that is the bar. Well, you know, a few gals and girls will get together, and that's where we socialize. That's our hangout. It's called Bulldog, right on Peachtree Street. You can't miss it.
Okay.
And Jesse is Juicy, I'm sorry, has, you know, come by on an occasion.
Okay.
And according to the street, his story is bullshit, and I'm offended.
Yeah. I've gotten a couple of emails, and I don't want to just talk reckless, but someone sent me an email saying that Jussie or Juicy, he was at some type of party, and he was acting very snobbish, and he was tweaking, and he took someone's man.
He was acting like a bitch.
Acting like a bitch, yeah. He took someone's man, and somebody else, they were following him, and he got his ass kicked, and he made up this excuse not to go to work the next day. Does that sound in line with what you guys, are talking about?
It is not far off, and I've had similar experiences with Mr. Diddy ass, and I had to get out of the Uber with him before.
Oh, no.
Like, who does he think he is?
Okay, now are you trolling or are you serious? Are you trolling?
I'm serious as a philosophy.
Okay, so now if he's, got some type of drug dependency, I think he's going to go to rehab fast and just try and get past this, but I in my heart of hearts, the story, I think it's bullshit. What say you?
This is a Brian Lochte 2.0 story.
Let's go.
He's weaponizing his gay privilege, like Ryan Lochte weaponized being white, thinking he's above the law,
Right.
and shit is coming to the fan. We have fucking cameras in 2019.
Right.
Hello?
Now, can I ask you to explain, because according to TMZ, they do have a surveillance camera with Juicy going into his building with the rope around his neck. Why would he not take the rope off of his neck after this fiasco took place?
Well, I don't take my rope off either. I mean, that's just how it goes.
So he kept the rope on as he's walking through the fucking lobby to go home. That whole rope around the neck, the rope around the penis, the whole asphyxiation thing, that's a very popular kinky fetish, yes, amongst gays?
I mean, I usually use a belt. My eating stand was a little Waffle House, and if I have to go home, how I go home, that's usually how it is. So, I mean, that's not uncommon, but who the fuck is outside right now in Chicago when it's fucking as cold as Antarctica?
Right. Last question, do you think that any type of special K or K-hole, I think those are older drug terms, from my era, do you think that any really hardcore drugs were involved?
Well, I mean, it's pretty popular right now. I mean,
If your phone's breaking up, can you adjust your phone? Yeah, it's breaking up. Your headset's breaking up.
I'm sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah. It's a little better. Go ahead. You were saying?
I mean, just the typical, an 8-ball, some perks, some sand, I mean, still a little X is still out there, that's still around.
If you ask me,
you gotta go to law.
if you ask me, and I know this is being very, very out there, I think Juicy or Jesse, I think he might be doing booty bumps. You know what booty bumps are, right?
I mean, he's a bottom, so.
But do you know what booty bumps are? Do you know what booty bumps are?
I know, did you know?
Yeah, I'm asking you. Can you tell the people what booty bumps are? Oh, no, come on.
You don't know, you don't know, okay, all right. Thank you for the call, man,
I'm
ma'am.
sniffing it off of it.
Sherm, thank you so much. God bless you. There is no God, but God bless you. Research, folks, this is what I do in the afternoons. Google booty bumps. I hate to even bring up some of these fucking terms, but you know,
She definitely had something to say about Mitch McConnell and his response to this bill.
HR 1 is a powerful bill that is for the first time, Congress focusing its efforts in its first bill on all the work that needs to be done to repair voting in our country. It's got some strong provisions in there that would fight back against gerrymandering, that would stamp out the ugly role of big money in politics and require that candidates disclose where they get funding from. It would require that Congress commit to doing the hard work necessary to restore the Voting Rights Act. It would restore the right to vote for individuals with a criminal history and render them eligible to vote in federal elections, and so much more. Congress took up hearings this week to begin developing a record analyzing whether or not we need this strong medicine, and we know that it's needed. At the Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights Under Law, we're fighting tooth and nail every day against voter suppression, and HR 1 would go a long way in curbing a lot of the ugly abuses and a lot of the ugly voter suppression that we're up against today. My hope is that Congress will keep its foot on the gas and that we'll see passage of HR 1 early in 2019.
All right, so Joseph, I'm gonna go to you first. Let's just cut to the chase. I'm gonna use in Maine. In Maine, I think was in, previous year, folks there said they wanted same-day voter registration. Republican Party legislature outlaws it. Didn't ask anybody's opinion. The voters said, what the hell? The next election came back, put it on the ballot, and it passed 65%. This is the example I'm talking about when it comes to voter suppression. The Republican Party, despite what all these black conservatives say, the Republican Party does not want there to be widespread voting. For Mitch McConnell to stand and say that this is not democratic is an absolute lie.
Well, you've got to admire his chutzpah, right? The same guy who blocked a sitting president from appointing a Supreme Court justice is the same guy who's saying that this is undemocratic. I mean, the irony is just staggering. But it's also not the first time Mitch McConnell has stood in the way of these sorts of reforms. It's also another example. I mean, it's a piece with the Thomas Farr case, where Republicans know that they're on the losing end of the argument, and if they expand the electorate, they're going to go down in defeat because their ideas are not popular. So if you're in the losing end of the argument, what you do is you try to change the rules. And in McConnell's case, what he's trying to do is stand in the way of opening the electorate, allowing more people to vote, which after all is what we're supposed to be doing as a democracy. Everybody gets a chance to vote. Everybody should have an opportunity to vote. And in Europe, voting day in some countries is a paid holiday, and their participation rate is well above 50 or 60%. Or you're lucky to get 55%. Therefore, that means you've got a whole segment of the electorate sitting out because either they feel like they don't have the time.
Oh, by the way, so I heard the Wax song. I ain't gonna lie, I might have to hit my man on it, but bro, not the Wax song, the game song. Wax please. Not gonna cap with you, son. He's violating people. And by the way, I was trying to talk, I was like, yo, why James doing this? I don't really agree with it. You know, listen, somebody, actually, I think I'm gonna text him today.
Talking to someone on the phone, and he doesn't want to release the phone.
Right.
That because I think that made me fall.
I just gave gave out information. I'm trying to catch up. I gave out information a few minutes ago when I just started the show. There's a very credible journalist who has already said that Jussie, or Juicy, he refused to let the Chicago PD go to his phone records. But listen, I appreciate the call, and you said you're lesbian. Are you a bulldagger or are you a dyke? What is the proper term you want to be acknowledged by?
I've been calling everything from dykes and studs and whatnot. It doesn't matter, because I know who I am.
Right. The reason why I asked you is because I wanted to say to you, and this is from the heart, Happy Father's Day, because a lot of bulldaggers and dykes do, seriously, they do better jobs sometimes than fucking fathers, male fathers. I'm dead ass. Happy Father's Day to you, okay?
Well, I'm not one of those, but
Okay. I'm dead ass, but thank you for calling, darling.
I'll be doing too good by myself.
No problem, thank you.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
See, folks, I can show respect to that community. I don't have to be just called so crazy.
Literally, I was like, damn, yo.
Let me just pause for a second. Those I don't know.
Yo, they got videos. Everybody on that song. Everybody. So anybody denying
females.
And I'm like, damn.
But throughout my journey, I've met some very, very nice,
who knows? You know,
good people that just happen to be gay. They weren't gay people. They were people who just happened to be gay. And what I said was very real about, you know, a lot of females that are dykes, bulldaggers, whatever the proper terminology or whatever they want to be classified as. They do step up to the plate sometimes and step in when you have dead ass fuck. But I just want to say that before we know.
That's the only thing I say.
Anyway, coming back to the phone lines and super chat for a second. Go back to the story here.
That party, people only recorded
rope bound around Jesse's neck in the surveillance video. Cops confirmed this. Now, the reason why my research shows today's title is Jussie Smollett paying people to lies because of this woman who claims she doesn't want her name to be put out there. She tells TMZ she walked out of the building at 12:30 a.m. Tuesday to take her dogs out, and she saw a man near the door pacing between the parking garage and entrance, looking agitated and smoking a cigarette. But he looked out of place. He was a white man with stuff on his face, wearing a blue winter beanie, a blue zip-up sweatshirt with a hood, and blue jeans. Okay, so she saw his face. Jussie said that his attackers had on ski masks. So we have conflicting stories here. So if she saw his face, did she give a detailed,
a lot of people, I guarantee,
a detailed description of the guy's face?
Find out this news from.
Who is she? Why is she not going to come forward? This is a national crisis. We want her name. Shit is turned all upside down. And poor Jasmine out of Atlanta Club Opera. Nobody cares about the black female. Her story has just been put to the side. Nobody gives a fuck. I say that respectfully. It's all about the gay story now. Hold on a second.
Hey, yesterday I was what happened? Yesterday, I was going to look for my mom's. I seen some blog post some shit. I seen like
I'm working. Please don't text me.
I told her I ain't playing with them, man. When my mom is mentioned, man, I don't want none of you fucking hoes. I mean nobody.
I might be a money text.
Any type of way. I think one of the hoes was like, yo, act and respect women. But I don't care what y'all talking about. That's a post about my mother.
Hey, listen, if you want to call in, send a goddamn super chat. But don't email me saying you want to call in. Send in a super chat. Put some respect on my fucking name. And speaking of super chats, let me pause again, because some of you send me emails. I appreciate that with regards to business. And the super chat model.
Niggas, like, maybe I come later after I say this and say.
Don't be ashamed to ask for donations if you grind.
Amen. All four of y'all bitches.
If you grind the microphone, you put out quality, consistent content. Myself and DJ Elliott, any type of,
And they had his homies.
assistance for
Crazy parties.
501c3.
His homies got videos.
Those people are directly paid by the government is open their business and
Don't be
possibly
ashamed to say,
a
hey,
makeup for the lost revenue.
respect
So there's a
content,
lot of
send
revenue that was
all
lost
the
throughout
leads,
Washington
And as I've said before,
and in those cities that are regional centers for the federal government. People forget, Washington is where the headquarters are, and for all of the federal agencies, the majority of workers are outside the
So don't
Washington
feel
DC
ashamed,
area.
especially if you're
So it's a
African
national.
American,
My mama was really kid with
POS.
Well, absolutely, and again, I would hope that people will be applying public pressure. I would hope that those contractors are gonna be calling, members of the, House and the Senate, trying to get these folks to move because they deserve to get paid for the federal government shutdown that was idiotic from the beginning. Bill Spriggs, the AFL-CIO, I appreciate it, thanks so much.
I read it. I ain't get it.
All right, folks, let's talk about Chicago, not the cold weather, but a federal judge approving a consent decree to allow federal oversight of the Chicago Police Department. Remember, this is a police department that had numerous issues over the years when it comes to the treatment of citizens. We also, of course, remember the Kwame McDonald case, where the only reason we even know about that is when that videotape was released to the public, they show officers were
Selena told my how much that pussy hurt because like 5 days ran
Downloaded the
yeah, to a hoe. Y'all niggas don't speak on real women out here. There's a lot of different type of women. I don't know about you niggas mamas who with my chat photos, but my mama was never on that shit. Never on that shit. She sacrificed a lot for me to do. And I really
Here's one of the most important things, and folks, these are just persons of interest.
lying
These are not
about the Kwame McDonald charging towards the officers before he was shot and killed, Jason Van Dyke, Chicago police officer.
my mom has
Good afternoon, 773. We're talking about Jussie Smollett paying people to lie.
Sent to prison as a result of the second degree.
I worked literally maybe 2.5 blocks from where that attack happened.
Okay.
I lived in the attack.
all this shit about acting respect.
Okay, now let me tell you something. When he came out at lower, that's pretty much lower white
You also recall that Jeff Sessions, when he was Attorney General, did his best.
all the homeless. You remember when 6ix9ine was giving out?
Can you speak up just a little bit? So you said all of the homos or the homeless? What'd you say?
I don't have no respect for you. That's
The homeless, the homeless.
Homeless, okay.
The people who I have respect for
Yeah, the homeless part, you hear me?
That's better, yes, go ahead. You're saying?
And I said to them, hosts,
Yeah, yeah. But that's exactly the same person that some 6ix9ine came to Chicago and took out food.
And actually, when
That's
he left
exactly what happened.
my truck, he made it harder for any
That's
future
social,
consider.
the call form so you allegedly would attack that. That's just,
I opened when I was around Selena. And
So your phone sounds really, really bad. I'm trying to be patient, but okay. So you're saying that area is sketchy. You're saying it's sketchy, and multiple reports have already said that area is very upscale
We don't
and
want
it's
to
very
hurt
liberal.
now.
So I tend to not.
It
Yes,
is.
I tend not to believe the story about two people standing out there waiting on this guy. And here's the real question: was he robbed or was he just attacked? What he robbed?
30th of this year, the city of Chicago has paid
that's
out
so crazy. I
$418
don't know. Because first of all, nobody in his right fucking mind, other than in Chicago, in that area, which is Lower Wacker Drive, even, I understand that they say Lower Water Street, that's what nobody in their right fucking mind walking down there at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. Half the time, let alone
this consent decree was approved.
Now, it wasn't negative 20 degrees that day, but it was still cold.
Today is a remarkable day
Now, the homeless down there,
the federal
we don't want
court
to
in
get
Chicago has
they ain't know what they fucking around at 2 o'clock in the morning,
historic
unless you look something
consent
like
decree.
I don't know what the fuck she was doing, and I don't know what the hell walking to Southern for.
Police reform.
action, honey.
Police shootings, unarmed African Americans,
Yeah, pretty much.
crisis in our country. One that we should turn a blind eye to. Remarkably, at the end of the Obama administration,
Jesse's
the
not
Justice
living in the
Department
fucking
released
slum.
an
Hang on a second, I'll ask you one more question because you said you work
hundreds of
around there.
pages long
Okay.
that contained detailed findings about how the Chicago Police Department was broken. identified instances where they used force and engaged in discriminatory practices on African Americans and people of color. What did a former attorney general really shut down the Justice Department's work in Chicago and as it obstructed efforts to promote police reform in other parts of the country. Chicago's kind of a heartwarming success story, because what happened there is the former state attorney general, Lisa Madigan, decided to take the baton and run with it. And she worked with city officials to hammer out an extensive consent decree that puts in place smart, necessary reforms that are going to stamp out all of the problems that have been riddling the Chicago Police Department. The consent decree that was approved by the court requires that they publish data on use of force on a monthly basis. It requires that they tighten their policies on when they use tasers. It requires that they document every instance where they draw a weapon and much, much more. And all of this work was done with no Justice Department in place. This is something that the state is backed by the city, and it is something that is necessary and brings relief to the people of Chicago. Every city around the country that's struggling with the police shooting crisis that we face should look to Illinois as a model, look to Chicago as a model for the kind of reform that might be possible in their respective community.
Grant, I want to go back to the importance of federal judges. This is a federal judge who approved this.
It better be about money.
This is why Republicans want to pack the federal
Good afternoon, 610. We're talking about Jesse, paying people to lie and cover his tracks.
Like consent decrees.
Absolutely. Making this point. You frame it.
Even then, CNN is up stories, 20 minutes ago
from now. They know
about
the electoral
crazy.
They can count.
The headline says, Duffy at, sleeping at 2 p.m. looking for boy friends. Something to that effect, so.
But elections matter. I mean, you had everybody from you had on the other night.
One shot to the bottom. Okay, let's stay there. Are there any new developments? I appreciate the call. Any new developments?
Chicago. This is profound. It's figure.
It is. I've been checking like literally every 10 minutes. Nothing came out recently, but it's crazy because when the story was out, like, you kind of call it, like you kind of,
but in this instance, right is right.
There's some issue about it, now that people coming out.
Well, I said he was cruising.
But ultimately, once you're on that bench, that lifetime appointment, and the federal judiciary, this is for all the formats, and that's why we have to vote, make sure, because they keep doing this,
this is a well-known fucking thing that certain coaches do.
People talk about.
Even though you got all these, you got all sorts of apps and shit, whatever that thing is called, Grindr. There's people still get out there and pay for pussy on the block. Females still out there selling their ass.
Criminal cases,
Bless their hearts.
Yeah, I feel you. One thing crazy too, they said that Jesse was wearing a robe with like a necktie. That's what the police reported. They said he wore like a necktie. So
go to CNN. So I gave that information earlier. There's actually surveillance of Jesse walking in the building with the fucking robe. Thank you for calling and control. Thank you, man.
And that's why who you vote for in presidential elections matters.
It matters. It matters. You can even go back beyond that, and if you're talking about judges who are 30 and 40 and 50 years old, white judges on the bench for a lifetime, you have an absence of history there. You have people who don't necessarily understand what the guy from the labor unions was talking about. The fact that African Americans work in union jobs for the federal government, that was their path out of the middle class. That's how they made it. That's how they became part of a great generation that helped and shape and build this country through union jobs. And if you have judges that don't really understand that, who don't understand the legacy of police brutality in the United States of America, and who don't understand that these facts matter to people on the ground, that is not just theory, you really have a dearth of information and a dearth of knowledge that comes to inform these decisions. So I think voting actually absolutely matters a lot more than people think it does, because not only do you have people who you bring people accountable who are willing to shut down federal government and hurt an entire class of people, you have people willing to install judges that will turn a blind eye to police abuse, and you have people willing to install judges who actively promote voter suppression. So voting does matter. You may think it doesn't, but it does. And there's an implied restriction your vote unless you get out and use it. So that is one of the paramount reasons that you have to get out and exercise the franchise and let all this other stuff go, because it really does matter.
He may have been doing some of that coke.
Again, I'm tired of all these other people. I'm getting all these old stupid crazy tweets and posts saying, oh, this stuff doesn't matter. And I'm going, you have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Look around. Because you gotta look around. Every major thing that comes out of this administration is going before a federal judge. Don't think for a second that voting does not matter, because the person who wins determines who gets appointed to the federal bench. All right, folks, let's go to a break. We come back. We're going to talk about some white supremacists in LA, on the LAPD. Wait till you see this video, folks. You're watching Roland Martin Unfiltered. You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. Only one digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.
Africa censorship, Jack. It's sad that all these celebrities and media blogs don't care when these kids in Chicago get killed.
All right, folks. We want to talk about our partners at D-Herbs. I've been talking about their full body cleanse, which I did. 20-day cleanse. Nothing but fruits and vegetables and nuts. Drink nothing but water. Couldn't have any fried foods, no processed foods. Couldn't even have fish. I ended up losing about 18 pounds. But it wasn't just about losing weight. It was also cleaning out your system, removing all that toxicity that is in the body, and providing for more energy as well. Now, if you want other full body cleanse, remember they got 27 different cleanses. Sorry about that, y'all. Still kicking my butt. They got like 27 different cleanses that you can also try. So what you do is go to DHerbs.com.
I believe so, Jimmy J. This is Jimmy J. I believe he is. Jimmy J. Who got it? What's going on, man? I'm chilling.
To me,
yeah, man. You know, I'm down here in Atlanta. I'm not homophobic or nothing like that, but it doesn't sound like something that comes from, that era or whatnot. I'll make it real quick. I just want to know from you, because I'm not in the law like that, but they find out that some false story, like completely false. Can't there be a lawsuit or anything like that happen to
how you look at what you eat, what you put in your body? And so,
I don't know Chicago law. There might be some type of repercussions, but I don't think that there is any real suspect at this point. Right now, all I see is persons of interest. So I don't know who would actually
don't forget to use the promo code ROLAND. And we want you to support, of course, the one of the partners who support
costing the taxpayers money, I'm sure.
All right, folks, let's talk about Los Angeles.
Sure.
Now, we always know. He got some racist.
I mean, one of the things when I first seen the story come out, TMZ said that the people have MAGA hats on that changed it to the Herb bag, and now I don't know what it is, man. So I was hoping that it comes
comes out whether it's false or not, and I do want to see him sit down for 6 months at least. That ain't cool. So I want to be able to wear my manager hat when the hell I want to. You dig? I'm just saying, man. I'm Trump supporter.
You can hold a second, and you and HL, I know you.
Yes, sir.
Now,
How do you feel about the idea that's up on World Star right now?
Officially a cop.
Slow down.
There's a video here of him saying white power.
Video on World Star right now. Somebody sent this email. We have an openly transgender
but we also want to talk
rapper now.
about racism. Go back to the division.
You got a nigga with the blonde wig, and you got other guys,
speaking of that, of course, our folks at the Advancement Project, they've also been looking at what's happening in Los Angeles when it comes to
in on that. That ain't right compared. I remember I gave a food ride, then he had no shirt on, that had tears and going to that all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm not surprised. I mean, it's real out here. Like, I'm trying to stay away from it as far as it's crazy. I believe it. I'm gonna check it. I don't know if I'm gonna check it out. See if I'm gonna check it out. I don't know.
Good to talk to you, Jimmy J. Stay in touch, man. See you soon.
They go over more.
Absolutely, you're right.
No shock. Somebody's attorney, Connie White, calls her stopping the frisk in a car, and she joins me right now. Now, Connie, how you doing?
Can you hear me?
Connie, can you hear me, Connie?
You know, we've got a transgender rapper now.
Connie, can you hear me?
Popping his boots.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Ride the train.
Got it. Yeah, I can hear you, Connie. Okay. So why do you call this stop and frisk?
Transsexual rapper Candy.
Well, Roland, let's set the context here.
Out here,
3 years ago, there was a surge in gang crime.
crime. Hold on a second.
And we had 53 shootings, 17 bodies. And the mayor said, I want this stopped. I want it doused. I want it suppressed. And so the chief of police doubled the Metropolitan Unit, which is the elite unit in LAPD, specialized units. And they rolled out and they did this sort of, they doused it, but then they kept it with the cars. And it turns out that the stops that they're doing have a really disproportionate racial adverse impact. And when I say stop and frisk in a car, on the surface, that's just the first level of analysis, Roland, because the data shows a big gap. It shows disproportionate impact. 90% of the stops done, 60,000 stops, 90% of them African American and Latino. Vast majority African American. So you have disproportionate racial impact. The question is why? And why I call it stop and frisk at this stage is that when you have that level of racial impact, you've got to have a really, really big emergency to justify it. And I didn't see it. I'm waiting on more data. I'm waiting on whether, how do they decide which cars to stop? How many times are they stopping the same people? Were these random? Was this a random strategy? Or was it tied to individual investigations of suspects? All of that will tell you whether it was justified or not. So yeah, there's a big gap, there's a big impact. When you see this level of impact, you've got to dive deep and you've got to find some very serious reasons to have this kind of impact. Roland, as you know, I mean, I say this isn't your grandfather's LAPD. I think Chief Harvest, Chief Bratton, and Chief Beck, and Chief Moore, they've gotten rid of most of the open, flagrant racists. It's not your grandfather's LAPD, but it's also not Martin Luther King Jr.'s LAPD. So let's be clear, we have a long way to go. This is not about individual bias on behalf of a single officer. This is about structure and policy and the racial impact of strategy. Policing strategy. And there's a big difference. When I look at an impact of a strategy, I'm not looking at individual bias. I'm looking at what's the justification for going into a primarily black and unleashing a strategy that ends up feeling like a ransom. African American residents tell me, I feel hunted. I don't like policing in business. Most of the officers, LAPD is majority of color.
before I get so about, you know, if he cruising from the boy country, I didn't really think about it that
But
way.
we're now
I
at a
was just
level
like,
where we're
damn,
talking about
it seems a little
the kind
extra
of
with the
policing
youth
that's
and the
done in
police
black
that cold in
communities.
Chicago,
And that's
it's
what
cold
this
in
is
New
about.
York, like, you know, but yeah, now everything is falling apart and I'm not sure, so like, it's like I'm towing the line because I don't want to seem insensitive, but then it's just like, you know, one person wants to, you know what I'm saying?
Research
How old are you, Goldie? How old are you?
chiefs of all major cities.
I'm 30.
20 years ago, you couldn't have a discussion.
The reason why I'm always
And you know, there's a disagreement here.
because
They feel like they've got to be what they call pro-active.
I used to be a 7-8
The civil rights lawyer, because when you pull a car over, the first question you ask is, are you on probation or parole? In my mind, you didn't have a reason for stopping that
And
car.
I told this story before.
You know
I used to rent out apartments
if you have
to what they
criminal
call band
conduct,
stores.
you can pull that person over, you can arrest them, or you can get a warrant.
Before they
right?
started calling
That's
themselves
the
homo
constitutional
clubs.
right. But when you're
And
stopping
these niggas
cars,
used to
and
fight
it's
and
not clear
brawl
why you're stopping them.
all motherfucking
And
night
almost
upstairs
all
and
of them
smoke woods
are
and compete. Don't get it fucked up. But you know, I
You've got some
watched
serious
them
questions
move
to
for
answer.
about 3 years.
And we're getting it. We've
Well,
got
some of the
information.
shit that they
We're gathering
do,
the data. We're seeing where the high crime is, where the stops are. And we're gonna ask them to roll this policy back and get back to the patrols that have done the gang intervention. That's how you build trust, that's how you actually fight crime. And you engage the gang members, not just try to.
I wouldn't know personally. I can only go by what I've seen.
Desperate.
I rented
But what you do is you give them all ransom
These
out of the
motherfuckers
gang life.
be
You
scrapping
give
the
them,
whole
instead of
way
arresting
in the
them,
fucking
get them police
in the street and all
want to get
sorts
out
of
of the
crazy
gang
shit.
and give them a chance
I
and
respect
deal
the
with the
gangsters.
conditions
Let's not
in the
get it fucked up,
community
but
that
I
make this
just
kind
don't
of
think
policing.
that
Make the cops think that they have to police this
and I
way.
think that
I
if he's not going to let people or the police fund it, the police
do real
look at
community
his own records, I
they'll
think
do
that
it.
we should just,
But you
move
have to
with this
demand
guidance story.
and you have to give them the tools and the partners.
Yeah, that's right, because if he really got, if he.
We know how to do this, we know how to do it.
I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I'm just saying, like, if you got assaulted like that, and you know, that's very traumatic, you know what I'm saying? If that is what happened to him, that is very traumatic. I'd be giving my phone records, I'd be giving my easy pass, I'd be giving whatever, you know? But I also feel like I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to jump on anybody, whatever. But I'm just saying, I just feel like with the gay agenda, it's like always the safety net. You can't say anything about homosexual people. You can't make a comment. You can't have an opinion. You can't, you know what I'm saying? I think Kevin Hart made a joke about a chicken wing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do anything. So it's always like, that's like the safe haven. That's like you can't never touch it. You know, sometimes it feels like the homosexual agenda has gotten way past black people. So, I mean, I'm just living in 2019, that's all.
I appreciate your call, Jordan. Have a great day, okay?
If you want to support Coppin, go to coppin.edu, coppin.edu. Also, don't forget, we want you to also support Bennett College. They have until tomorrow. The ratings at $5 million. They are very, very close to getting there. They're making that final push today and tomorrow. So we want you to support them. So please go to the Bennett College website. You can also make your donation. All right, folks, many of us are fans of the show Queen Sugar. I know I am. Of course, it is about a black family who is trying to maintain their sugar cane farm. There's a real life Queen Sugar story happening in Bible about the black family in Louisiana. They face discrimination from the banks, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, their attempts to run them off of their land. Julie and Angie Provost shared their story with us and Roland Martin Unfiltered.
Maybe some big wigs.
I'm a fourth-generation farmer. I had a real family operation, and I had my dad and two brothers, and we were close to a 5,000 acre farm. So in 2007, I began to purchase the farm from my dad. So I was pretty much farming solo, close to around 4,500 acres.
Oh, okay.
By 2008,
New development.
yes.
Hang on a second. Jesse Smollett's family.
I acquired a farm in 2014.
And domestic terrorists.
Virgin
Lord have
married.
mercy.
I purchased about
Brand new story
100
on
acres
TNT. Stick with me, okay?
cane stubble from him and began my
I actually was nominated for Iberia Parish Farmer of the Year. And also,
Jesse
I
Smollett's
won
family
high
is
yield for the
rarely
state of
addressing people
Louisiana.
who may doubt his story
And
about
former
being
Sugar Cane is
attacked.
some passion as well. Love. I mean, that's all I ever did.
Some of the
since
blame
I was a
on
little
President
boy.
Trump.
I mean, I wake up.
What?
5 o'clock in the morning,
Now
not
they're
get
trying to
home
make
till
this
8
thing
o'clock
worse.
at night, but it
We're
was
waiting
never
for
a
a whole
job. It was
gay
something
marriage.
that
Pay
we loved
attention.
doing.
Connection
Jesse
to the
family
earth
just gave
that's
TMZ a statement
undescribable.
saying the actor's
Ever
story
since
has
I've met
never
June,
changed.
he's always talked to me about the
And he is one of
difficulties
the
and the struggles
numbers
that
of
he and
hate
his
crime
family
victims.
had to
They go
endure.
on to say hateful words led
Particularly
to
in the
hateful
mid
actions.
2000s to the latter
This seems
2000s,
pointed at the president, particularly because
5
Jussie
to around 2007 and onward.
says the attackers
The
screamed MAGA
intimidation
country
factor
as
was
they left.
always there. There was always a threat of
And then they have the president again, speaking in some, what was it, a news conference. Trump just sitting around doing what he does, eat a little McDonald's, and he addresses things. He doesn't run from it. The family says this was a racial, homophobic hate crime. What else? Anything new here? And they're still putting in the same text. And as we told you, a woman who lives in Jussie's building says she saw a suspicious man whom she said looked like a redneck loitering just near the edge. What do they have to say redneck? Is it that racist? But then so look like a redneck. And who is that woman? We want her goddamn name. Loitering just near the entrance for an hour and a half before Jussie was attacked. Folks, do you mind if I start calling him Juicy? Like the whole Jussie thing is just, it's like a tongue twister. His name probably is Jesse, and because he got on, got a little famous, he changed it to Jussie. I'm gonna make it Juicy. Check the live chat. Just going through the notes, cross-referencing things. Back to Bolas. Area code 248. Good afternoon, 248. Juicy paying people to lie for him?
This will be the West Coast version. I went to New York in 1997, and I told them that I'm being West Coast version of Happy Life superhero game.
How you doing, son? Respect, my brother. That's fine. That's just a term of endearment, man. I grew up.
I'm just fucking with you. I know, man. So look, what's popping with you?
No, that's all right. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it personally. But listen, man. I want to ask you a question. I'm Latino. I'm from upstate New York. You can Google me. You can Google my name, Davey V. I've been exposing police misconduct for 25 years here. I'm the son of an activist who was a pioneer when it came to recording police. And I don't mean to put you on the spot, my brother, but I just got to keep it 100, or how our generation says, or said, I got to keep it real.
Okay.
I'm a heterosexual man, but I got to ask you a question. As a Latino, as a Cuban American, and again, you can Google me, and as a father of two beautiful black African American children, there's a big problem in our communities, my man, and more so in the African American, but also the Latinos. I'm not giving the Latino communities a free pass on this. Why is there so much homophobia and hatred towards the LGBTQ? I'm sorry.